how close are you on your manifestation goals being achieved? That's the topic I'm going to talk now, and it's an interesting aspect to keep in mind with respect to what and how our manifestation happens and how we are able to recognize and acknowledge everything that's happening around us, right? Welcome back. I am Sudhir Nandiga. I'm a lifestyle mindset coach and an energy healer, and I've been working with several of my clients across the globe now, and I am really, really honored and grateful to be here in this channel to be introducing some of these intellectual topics and pieces of wisdom along with meditations and high vibration transformation aspects as well in this channel. So thank you again for tuning in. Now, I did speak about law of attraction, the core fundamental pillars on law of attraction in one of my videos in the past. Happy to add that link here again, and do take a look at that to set in that foundation really, really strong for you to have your manifestation goals come to life. Now, when we talk about manifestation, I know it's a hot topic and a lot of us are excited to kind of really dive into it and start understanding it, start implementing the tools, the techniques, the methods, you name it, you want to be there in it, right? Because it just sounds like so easy and straightforward to dive into and start working on our own self and make these things happen. And then there are moments where we are for sure going to have situations where as always, life happens and things happen, and we get into these kind of so-called lower vibration thought processes that hit our mind and starts triggering those inner voices to come back and say, you know what, you've been doing this, and how much have you seen really magically changing? Now, the most important thing with our manifestation and our visualization and the concept of law of attraction is this: we all have our goals. We have a vision where you try to put a thought process and a vision out to the universe, and you expect those things to manifest and materialize and come into the physical world. Yes, that's a beautiful exercise and a process that you try to implement where it is actually getting manifested in the energy world at first, and then starts trickling in. Now, that process of the transformation from the energetic level to the physical level it's a process, it's a journey. Now, the important thing that we need to know is that process and the journey needs to be consciously made aware by us on a day-to-day basis. So we need to know, like, if I have a goal, for example, that I want to buy a property in a particular place by the ocean, and I have a vision, I have a goal, and I can see it, I'm visualizing it, I am actually manifesting it every day. Now, it's not something that's going to just transformationally happen the very next day, right? Or maybe even the very next month, or maybe even the very next year. But bear in mind, it's a process, right? Now, for you to get there, you need to have those interim milestones to progress and show progress and show commitment. Now, that's what the universe looks for. How are you transforming your lifestyle every day, every week, every month, every moment? How are your thought forms transforming? How are your actions transforming? How are your intentions transforming? How is your overall lifestyle transforming? Now, that's the step-by-step elevation that we have to progress towards. So every time you have a little milestone achieved, a little success seen, a little fulfillment seen, acknowledge it, appreciate it, respect it, and then take it in. Understand how these little steps are moving in. An interesting story I would like to share here as well. There was once a father who was taking the little child for a walk in the park, and they saw a little ice cream vendor by the side, and he wanted an ice cream? And the father said, okay, sure, son, I can get you one. And then they go there, and then he asks for a cone with whatever was his favorite flavor. So the ice cream vendor basically puts a scoop and hands it over to the little child. The little child walks a few meters, very excited, very into it, admiring the way the cone is, and the beautiful scoop of ice cream on top of it, like that lovely ball. And as he was just trying to take a few little sort of tastes on the ice cream, he kind of tripped a little bit, and the whole ice cream ball from the cone fell on the floor. Now, of course, very upset, very dejected, looks at his father, and his father looks at him for a few seconds, and then he is in sorrow already, right? That he lost his ice cream. And then the dad says, it's okay, mistakes happen, that's fine. Next time, be more careful. And takes him back to the ice cream vendor and then says, okay, I will get you one, but this time you got to be very, very careful in making sure that you don't drop it off. All right. And then the son says, yes, I will make sure that I will not drop it off again, and I will consume it in the rightful way. So he says, okay, this time I'm going to try another flavor. And then he looks at the menu and sees another option where there's a cone with 3 scoops on it. Now he's really tempted. Now I want all those 3 different flavors. So can I please have those 3 scoops? The father is going to be, again taking a look at the son and says, look, I would love to get you those 3 scoops, but one thing at a time. First, you get 1 scoop, show it to me that you're able to do it, and you are not kind of spoiling it by dropping it off on the floor. Finish it, enjoy it, and then we go to the next level where you're going to get 3 scoops. Now that's how the universe works as well in life, right? Now, many a times we want those 3 scoops right away, day one. But when it doesn't happen, we don't realize that there is something that is within us or around us that we need to shift, and we need to move ahead or overcome that little challenge that's been put on us. And then that door opens up for us. Keep in mind, this is how manifestation works as well. It is a step-by-step process. It's a journey that we need to go through. It's not a one-step magic wand process that, okay, this is what I ask and I get it the next moment. That's not the way it works. So stay committed, stay focused on your goals. Don't get distracted with things that, oh, I did this for the last 15 days or the last 1 month, and then it doesn't seem to be working. Now I'm going to switch into something else. Now, that's not going to help you much, unfortunately. So try to stay committed and focused, and change and tune in into these little insights that you get on a daily basis in your lifestyle. There are for sure changes and shifts happening around you every day. The moment you start walking towards that path of transformation and changing your lifestyle in a positive aspect and aligning yourself with that high vibration energy that's pouring in from the universe, right? Pause and recognize those insights that are coming in. Look at the little things that is changing and shifting, the people, the environment, your lifestyle, the way you're living today to the way you're living, weeks ahead to the way you had lived a few weeks or a few months or a few years back. Look at how the shift has happened. See the transformation. Enjoy it. Enjoy the moment and be in the journey, and then move ahead. Now, this basically tries to strengthen your commitment to the manifestation goal that you want to achieve. And at the same time, it's also going to, allow the energy to flow from the universe even more freely and even more, seamlessly. So as you start building up these little pillars and little steps towards your ultimate goal that you want to achieve, which whatever it may be, it could be in terms of your financial abundance, or it could be, health abundance, or, overall wealth, relationship, you name it. It's all just one universal process that elevates us towards those elements that we want to achieve. So keep practicing, the concepts and the pillars and the foundation elements on law of attraction. Don't give up, have faith in it, stay committed, and keep the focus on it. Don't lose focus. So let me know, all these little insights that excites you in your journey of manifestation. I'm more than happy to look into your comments in this video. Do drop in your comments, and happy to share. And like I mentioned before, we always love to hear from you people as to how these things are elevating and enabling you to shift your lifestyle to where you were, to where you are now, and where you're heading towards. So, all excited to be listening in. Do tune in, and keep your excitement in that vibration. So don't get into these kind of negative thoughts. Now, there are going to be moments where, as I mentioned, where you are going to kind of get into those lower vibration negative thoughts that this is not happening. I've tried it so hard and it's just so tough and it's all just, BS. No, it's not BS. I can give you the assurance that this is not any sort of a thing that does not work for people. I have seen living examples. I've seen so many of my clients who have really transformed their lifestyle big time in the rightful way. It has worked for my own lifestyle in so many different ways, and I would be sharing some of these examples of how things have shifted in my own life as well in the last several years of my transformational journey as to where I was and how far I've come and how far I'm going to go. So yeah, I'm really excited to share that, to even show you how these things truly work for us. Stay connected with your higher vibrations and your thoughts. Keep your thoughts clean, keep your thoughts and intentions positive. Do not get into these kind of noisy vibrations where people around you are going to be kind of pounding on you in certain scenarios where it's going to be negative. Disconnect from that environment, disconnect from that kind of vibration where if you're going to be surrounded by that kind of community or people and friends and so on, it is going to deteriorate our progression as well. So it's okay, you don't need to do it in a harsh way, but you can just consciously stay disconnected from those comments and from those actions that comes towards us, and stay committed and focused on the goal that you want to achieve. Have faith in your own self and in your higher self and with the universe. With that, the magic happens. So again, keep the magic rolling, and happy to hear from you. Do add in your comments below, and please do subscribe as well, and share this video with your like-minded souls. I am more excited and more thrilled to be sharing a lot more through this channel, Figure Outable. Thanks again for tuning in. Sending you all lots of love and lots of blessed wishes from the universe. Namaste.